You'll call a meeting to order. If you'll stand and we'll have a moment of silence, have our pledge to the flag. Just remember, as we always do, try to remember each other every day, going into fall break. Everybody getting out and having fun, traveling. Just thank each other as we do that. So let's have a moment of silence. Never pledge. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Call a roll, please.
Miss Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Griever,
Here.
Mr. Robinson,
Here.
Mr. Walker, Mr. Long,
Here.
and Miss Cruz. Here.
All righty. Have a recognition of visitors and delegation participation. Laurel Elementary Students Spotlight.
Dr. Eggers? This month we're spotlighting Laurel, so I will turn it over to Dr. Eggers.
How did the festival do the other night?
Did very well. We made a little over $11,000.
Wow, that's great.
Yep.
I was down there, I had to leave a little early, or I had to leave a lot early, but.
It's okay. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
They was, looked like it was a lot of fun going on.
Thank you to you too as well for coming. Okay, I would like to introduce to you Sarah Widener. Sarah's a proud 6th grade student at Laurel Elementary, and she's the daughter of Mickey and Kim Widener. She's been a part of the Laurel family since she was in pre-K. So she's a full-fledged Laurel girl. Throughout the years, we've had the privilege of watching her grow into a remarkable young lady. And each year she becomes more mature, responsible, and dedicated to improving in every area of her life. She is currently a member of the Laurel leadership team. She truly embodies the Paul's values of Laurel Elementary School. Pride. Sarah takes great pride in her school and in her work and consistently gives her best effort. Acceptance. She is kind and a fair friend to everyone, always willing to include others. Worthiness. Through hard work and perseverance, Sarah has earned the grades and achievements she set her sights on. And strength. She demonstrates both mental and physical strength, building stamina in sports, academics, and personal goals. We're so proud of Sarah, and we cannot wait to see what the future holds for her. And just so she'll always remember where she came from, you get a Laurel swag bag.
Thank you. And you get a certificate. You're welcome.
All right.
And for pre-K and 5th and 6th grade and 3rd and 4th grade teacher are here. Only missing 2nd.
All right. Johnson County Parents Coalition, she called, or she texted.
Yeah.
Said she didn't feel well. You want to say anything?
Main thing she went over this past week, well, a couple days ago, was primarily parents advocacy. As far as she had a sheet she filled out and gave to the people who were present as far as chain of command to follow, things along those lines, just to try and increase efficiency with parents when there's an issue with their child and things along those lines. Pretty sure she's also put that on the Johnson County Parents Coalition page, so it's well worth a look because it was pretty informative.
Okay. Good deal. Johnson County Youth Basketball.
Just here to ask permission to use the gyms for the upcoming season this year. All elementary schools.
Do one.
All elementary schools.
All in Mountain City included.
Yep.
Okay. Do the principals all have a input in that? All okay with it? Okay. Guys have any problems with it? Never heard any negative, so I don't have a problem with it.
Works for me.
You're good to go?
Thank you. Good practice football.
He's a busy man.
Ms. Cruz.
All right, so good evening, everyone, and happy October. I can't believe the leaves are already changing, but we are super excited for this upcoming month. So this month, I decided to ask these students, what are your plans for Halloween? And these were the main answers that I got. I got trick-or-treating, having a movie night, playing pranks, handing out candy, some people just staying home, and going to our trunk-or-treat. So this week has been homecoming week at the high school, so we've been dressing up. Here's a couple pictures from that. Monday was PJ Day, Tuesday was Twin Day, Wednesday was America Day, Thursday or today was White Lies, and Friday, tomorrow, will be Maroon and White.
I love Mr. McLean's.
We want to highlight our Sources of Strength team. The students put together a campaign called You Can Sit With Us. They went around lunches and they got everyone to answer some mental health questions, and we put them up in the cafeteria for everyone to look at. I also want to highlight our FFA. On September 25th, they competed and placed 5th in the district forestry contest at the Watauga Point. And on October 2nd, they competed and placed 9th in the regional land judging contest in Knoxville. And here's some pictures from those contests. So this week is actually National 4-H Week, and so I wanted to highlight a little bit about our 4-H program up at the high school. We currently have 4 Honor Club members, and those are Katie Timms, Julia Cruz, Emma Lipham, and Asher Millsap. And we have 2 All-Star members, which is Julia Cruz and Emma Lipham. And these are some of the pictures. Some of our students are involved in many activities, including archery, horse judging, baking, and public speaking contests. So our volleyball, we're going to highlight them now. Our varsity team competed in the Rocky Top Classic Tournament, where they finished first in their division, so good job. Our varsity and our JV did finish out their season at the district tournaments. And our congratulations to our freshman team who finished second in the district. Football has 3 games coming up. They have a home game October 10th, which is tomorrow, against Pigeon Forge. This is homecoming night, so make sure to come out. On October 24th, they also have a home game against Gallenberg Pittman. This is senior night. And then our last game will be away at Unicoi County. We do have some upcoming events. So October 13th through the 15th will be fall break. So there is no school. You won't catch me here. I'll be in Disney World. October 25th through the 26th, the high school drama department will be putting on Flowers for Algernon. So make sure to put that on your calendars. We have some very talented high school members. And on October 31st, our high school clubs will be putting on a trunk or treat. So make sure to come and support our clubs. Thank you so much.
This is a very good job. Thank you. All right, item number 5, approval of the agenda. Need a motion for the approval.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion
I will second.
and a second. Any further discussion? Call roll, please.
Miss Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Graver,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
and Mr. Long.
Yes. Item number 6, consent agenda. Is there anything on here that we need to take off and look at separately? If not, do I hear a motion to approve?
A motion to approve.
A motion to approve, and I need to hear a second.
I'll second.
Second. Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Miss Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Graver,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Long.
Yes. Item number 7, 5-year plan.
Yes, just want to update everyone on a goal that's on the 5-year plan from the board. This objective is we will continue to update, expand, and maintain security systems in all schools and at all school district facilities. We were able to upgrade all of our camera systems. They are actually still working on upgrading the cameras, but we're doing that at all of our schools through the COPS grant that we wrote in conjunction with Sheriff Tester when he brought that to us. So we're very happy that we received that grant so we could upgrade our camera system because they did need them. I do want Angie just to explain just for a second about a new program that we have purchased for our teachers called Hapara. And it does a lot of great things, but it also falls in the realm of security. So she's just going to explain what Hapara is and let parents know some of the great things that are going along with Hapara to help with safety.
So, we were able to purchase this program, and basically, students sign into their Chromebooks when they're using our technology devices, and once they are signed in, the teachers can pull up their class and they, can watch in real time what students are doing. It's not just to try to keep track on kids, but honestly, it's trying to make sure that they're engaged in their learning, they're on the sites that they're supposed to be, and it does help with safety. Another component of that, it does come with a filtering system. It's through kind of a separate program called Deldeo. And with that program, it's constantly monitoring the entire network when students are logged on. And if they put anything in that is questionable, it flags it. And so administrators are logging in daily to check that. And, we've saw a couple of, sillier things, maybe a student searching for a song title, things like that. But, it's filtering and it's catching all those things. But then we've also had a couple of things that's been brought to our attention that, we really did need to check on, and we needed to talk to that student, talk to families. So that's just a little bit about that program, but we do feel like that's definitely a step in the right direction as far as keeping our kids safe.
Any questions there? Item number 8, JCEA submitting request to initiate collaborative conference. Casey?
Thank you so much for the opportunity to be here tonight to speak with you all. My name is Casey Sutherland, and I'm the president of the Johnson County Education Association. I'm here tonight to submit a petition to you all with 114 county educators' signatures on it. And as you know, this board does honor the Tennessee law recognizing a collaborative relationship between the board and its professional employees. And this petition will help if we are able to put this into place. It will help us assist in the establishment of maintenance of an educational climate and working environment that will attract and retain a highly qualified professional staff. Collaborative conferencing, or PECA, recognizes the obligations of the board and its teachers to collaborate on matters relating to the terms and conditions of professional employee service. It also sets forth a process whereby we can work together towards producing an agreement or a memorandum of understanding on issues such as salary, insurance, and working conditions. By turning in these signatures, we signify our desire to begin this collaborative process. We hope to join the other dozens of schools across our state who have completed this process and have successfully ratified a memorandum of understanding between the district and its employees. The law puts the burden on educators to obtain signatures to start this process in or before October. As the board knows, under the law, once the petition has been submitted to you, the board then has the duty to appoint an equal number of board members and professional employees to serve on a special question committee who will set up the conditions and particulars of conducting a confidential poll of all eligible professional employees. The confidential poll is a vote by teachers about whether they would like to engage in collaborative conferencing. As president of the association, I would be honored to accept an appointment along with Michael Eggers and Kayla Hensley to be on that special question committee if the board sees fit. If possible, we would like for the board to appoint these folks at the meeting tonight to get the ball rolling and offer ample amount of time for our committees to meet well in advance of the deadline given by the state. Again, thank you for accepting this petition, and thank you from the Johnson County Education Association. We look forward to working with you all in this endeavor.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I was explaining to him what we did last year.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't on the board when we did all this last year.
All right. So I guess we need a motion.
Yeah, just need a motion, I guess, we have to do this, by the way, that the policy states is December 1st, representatives must be selected by this date. So as long as we have them selected by then, and once they meet to do that, then we send out a survey. And we can only send that to certified employees. You have to take administrators off. Administrators are not included, and we have to go through here and make sure that that there's no administrators that have signed and all that. But we follow what TSBA has set for us to do.
Okay. So we need a motion to accept this,
And then I guess to appoint
these two.
2 members.
And they sent us some information on it last year, but we never actually managed to move forward with it last year, so this will be a
Yeah, the
learning
survey,
process.
they didn't make
Yeah.
it, the survey didn't
Yeah.
give enough 15%
I
to,
think we were like 7 votes short.
yeah.
Okay.
And then also Tina was just the recorder and took the minutes, so if we could
Okay.
include her in that.
Include her in that. Okay. All right, gentlemen, ladies, I need a motion in that effect.
I'll motion it.
Got that written down? Okay. Need a second.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further comment? Call roll, please.
Ms. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Griever,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Long.
Yes.
And then the next step will be for that committee to get together, and then we'll send a survey out, and we have to have that done prior to January the 1st.
Okay. That'll work. Item number 10, approve the purchase.
You skipped mine.
Skip one.
How do I do that
On the
all
very
time?
bottom.
Approve maintenance contract with Kelsan for custodial equipment.
And this is the contract to service our buffers and our scrubbers for the custodians, and if you have any questions, Dustin will be happy to answer those. We do this every year.
Is this yearly? Is this a yearly contract?
And they come in twice a year.
Twice a year?
Yeah.
Something we do every year.
Yeah.
One reason we want to do this is we have some newer scrubbers and buffers, and the warranty has ran out on those, and they're quite expensive to fix, so if we can get someone to come in and maintenance those before we have the breakdowns, the repairs, hopefully will be less expensive.
Okay.
And this is 2 visits per year for all 13 machines. Okay.
Okay. Have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve maintenance contract
I'll second.
and a second. Is there any further discussion or question? Call the roll, please.
Ms. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Griever,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Long.
Yes. Now, item number 10. Approve the purchase of cosmetology equipment, the amount of $128,332.55, piggybacking off the University of Tennessee's contract.
So I'm going to turn that over to Mr. Adams. This is for the cosmetology program that will be housed at the Armory and paid through the Innovative Schools Model Grant, so it's.
Yeah, so all of this is the equipment. It's the same thing that the TCAT uses. Kids will be getting dual enrollment credit with them, so it's good to have the same equipment. It's enough to do all the furnishings inside, washers, all the workstations, everything that they need. I think there's enough for 15 stations in there.
Is this, I had a question from somebody in passing a few months ago. If this, I mean, would a barber
TCAT doesn't offer a barbering program. From what I understand, it's 300 additional hours, but they said that was something that they were looking into in the future, but no, we will just be cosmetology.
Just be cosmetology,
Yes.
general? Okay.
Because it's what, 1,800 as opposed to 1,500?
Exactly.
For barber?
for the number of hours.
Well, you think less hire would be
Literally.
less hours?
I think the 300 extra hours is for the razor portion.
Oh,
No, well.
well, I'm glad they take that much time. Okay, that makes sense. All right, need a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Got a motion
I'll second it.
and a second. Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Ms. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Graver?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Long?
Yes. Budget update. Ms. Lipford, there you are.
So you have your financial packet in front of you. The school department at the end of September was 10.5% revenue received and 10.8% of appropriations expended in the general purpose school fund. 3.8% revenue received and 15.5% of appropriations expended in federal projects. 0.4% revenue received and 20.1% of appropriations expended in central cafeteria. And Head Start, the fiscal year project, was 13.9% revenue received and 21.5% of appropriations expended. Revenue totals for the month of September have not yet been posted, and they are not included in these percentages. And the majority of these expenditures were salaries and benefits.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Tina?
I know there were some issues back when we were at Rome Creek as far as various things with the titles, but with the other hijinks going on in DC right now, are there any problems with federal money or anything coming in, or is it all flowing pretty smoothly?
It's all flowing well because Title I, the IDAs, and all those
Already allocated.
programs are all taken care of, and they're signed with long-term contracts. So
Okay.
we're good financially right now.
Good. Anything else for Tina? Okay. Public comment, we have, Mr. Hagley?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Dr. Cox, thank you for allowing me to have a moment to speak tonight. I intended to say this last year about this time, and then at the end of September, our year changed, our lives changed, and things kind of got busy. But when I was principal at Doe, I got to know Mr. John Holloway as a community member, and he was tireless in his support, especially for that community. I got to know him further and realized that he was an educator, a veteran. He's an author. We have a book in the Doe Library that he wrote about his dog that came to visit, and apparently would do that quite often. The dog would come to visit, and he'd come down, and it ended up being a story that you can still find in the Doe Library. But as I transitioned into this position as secondary supervisor, of course, got to know him as a board member, and I have always appreciated the way he conducted himself in a professional manner. And getting to know him personally, I appreciate the way he treated me and the people here. So I just want to take a minute to express my gratitude for the way he conducted himself, and the way he reflects credit back on the Doe community, the school system, and our county in general. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Hagan. He is a good man. I've known him for years and years. He was a teacher when I was in school. He's a good guy. Okay. Addendum, thank you. Approve the Tennessee School Board Association, a policy manual maintenance and online service agreement.
And I apologize for the addendum, but this did not come in the mail till Monday, and it starts November 1st. So, it has to have board approval. This is just the service we give to TSBA for the services they provide for us for the online, our policies, upkeeping our policies, putting policies on when they change, and it's definitely well worth the money.
There's a cost of that.
$3,500.
$3,500 per year.
Per year. And this is an every year thing.
Right.
And checking in the prior minutes, that's the same price as it
Exact
was
same
3 years
price we
ago.
had.
So unlike everything else, they aren't going up in
They're
cost.
pretty steady. Yeah.
Now, I noticed in the 3 years ago, the minutes, this had to go before the county commission, so does this also, since it's a 3-year contract?
Is it a multi-year? Is it 3 years?
It is.
Yes, we'll have to do that.
But we don't do this but every 3 years?
They do it, they send us an invoice every year for $3,500, but it's.
And we have to prove it
We have to
yearly.
prove it yearly, but they do it on a 3-year
Okay.
basis, the way their
That's- okay.
contract's
I just didn't
written.
know, because that's what it said in 22,
Okay.
that it had to go
I'm
before the
glad they
commission.
write it that way, when you have to approve it every year.
Right.
But
Yeah, okay.
Well, and, you know, they know that the board only has the limitation of 12 months at a time as far as funding is concerned.
Right. Okay. Here a motion, gentlemen, ladies?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve, there's a second.
I'll second.
And a second. Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Ms. Brown?
Yes.
Mr. Reaver?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Long?
Yes. Now, information items, director's report.
just a reminder that fall break starts tomorrow for kids at 3:15. I hope that everyone has a wonderful fall break. It's been a great first 9 weeks to the school year, and I hope you enjoy your time, and I hope the weather's beautiful. So just a reminder of that. U-Trust Appreciation Day is coming up when we get back from fall break, so we do appreciate all that our custodians do. They do a great job of keeping our buildings clean. Like Julia said, Trunk or Treat is going to be at the high school on Halloween night from 5:30 to 7. We'll have several high school organizations, and the elementary middle schools will also have tables set up, and central office also, we get involved in that. Something we started a few years ago is we've always done from central office and from the board hot chocolate. Last year we did hot dogs, and that went over well. So Herbie, Mark, and Leon will be cooking hot dogs for everyone, so they can come out and get a hot dog as well. Just want to give you just a few facility upgrades, just so you can see everything that's going on. And I'm going to first turn it over to Herbie, and I'm just going to be his clicker, and then I'll turn it over to Leon just to update the Rome Creek.
I put a folder in front of you there that has our progress meeting notes from yesterday, so these are very recent. If Dr. Simcox wants to flip through the pictures here, we'll show you where we're at.
And this is the Ag Center.
So
wow.
they've got the block laid, they came in and laid those pretty quick. It's not supposed to be done until February, but if they keep working at the pace they have been, we may get in there a little sooner. They're gonna come in and pour the floor this coming week while we're on fall break, and they're also going to start the electrical. They have to pull it all the way from the back of the building over. They're gonna do that and work on our fire alarm system, which is gonna be, if you remember, upgraded throughout the building while we don't have any students. So that's our Ag Shop edition, which is looking well. Meat processing facility, this has been a long time coming. So what you're looking at here is the structural steel they've got set for our hanging rail. So there's a little bit more, and the coolers will be all around that. The coolers haven't arrived yet. These are just where the front doors are put in. It's going to be a really sharp looking building from the outside whenever it's finished. That's the classroom. And that's the exterior. Going to be gravel in most of the parking lot, but they are a few parking spots. There's going to be concrete. They're supposed to pour that tomorrow. And then that's the one side back at that, the van on the left, that's actually where the animal will be brought in, and then it'll work its way on around, and then you see the 3 classroom windows there. And then the armory. So that's the gating there, so whenever the students come in, we have class, the gate will open between classes, or when we transport students, that's where the students will be let in and out, so that'll only be open at certain times. That's just showing the exit there and the panic button. That's part of the new restrooms, so there was only one set of restrooms, and it was in the central location, and of course we can't have everybody roaming together, so they took one of the spots and put public restrooms, so this will be for county use out in the front area. This is the drill hall. If you've noticed there, they've sandblasted the roof. It's got to be repainted, and that picture there is basically just to show that the new sprinklers are being put in. And I'll give you dates. Like I said, the high school project's supposed to be done in February. Hopefully it'll be done a little sooner. Meat processing is supposed to be done at the end of October. Don't really look for that to happen. I think we'll be able to have class in there in January. And then, of course, the armory. It's scheduled to be done in March, April, so we can look forward to having classes next fall in there. Any questions?
Questions?
How far behind do you think they are on processing?
Well, originally they're supposed to be done at the end of September, so they've already moved it up. I think the date, if you look in there, maybe October 22nd, and the cooler hasn't even came in yet, and that's going to take a little while to set, get all the heat and air hooked up in there. So, yeah, I think possible, you know, 1st of December before the building's actually done. But of course, you've got kids that are in classes already, so it's hard to slow them out. But we may take a handful down and have a trial run or something maybe during, I'd love to be able to get in there during deer season because I know what a commodity that would be to our community.
And then, Leon, you want to just give, not really much to share on Rome Creek, but.
So the windows at Rome Creek, you know, we've had this project in the works for a while. They should be delivered the week of October 27th. So hopefully they'll get delivered that week. We have our first construction meeting down there the 24th. You're welcome to come sit in on that if you'd like to. Installation time should be 3 to 4 weeks once they get started. And hopefully Rome Creek will be sealed up tight before winter sets in too much. So we're excited about that. And then just a smaller project at the high school, the track facility. The track will be resealed, the cracks will be fixed and resealed during fall break week as well.
Awesome.
Just wanted to give you a few facility upgrades. And then again, just happy Custodian Appreciation Day.
All right.
That's all I have.
Holly, do you have anything?
I do not.
She's just tickled to death. I remembered her name.
I was shocked.
Chad, you have anything?
I just hope everybody has an awesome fall break. Enjoy the time off. You've all more than earned it. Have a good time.
A couple of things. First of all, Julia, I'll see you next week there too. We're having an opportunity. We're going to take the granddaughter with us, so we're looking forward to that. We have a super highway now in front of Laurel Elementary. They have finally paved.
Did they pave it?
They have finally paved
Good
Entry
deal.
Street.
I was down there Friday and it wasn't paved, but it was big and wide. Parking lot looked good.
And I apologize for missing the fall festival at Laurel, but with everything that I've been through accident-wise, I was sitting in a car dealership and I was buying it out of want, I was buying it out of necessities.
Yeah.
So I apologize for missing that. That's all
Okay.
I've got.
Yeah, fall break's coming up. I know we're gonna be missing some folks, but Cranberry Festival's Saturday. And there's gonna be some folks coming in and out, and everybody's gonna be going on vacation and missing it, but those that can, come on over. So, good little festival sitting over there. I didn't get to go there last year. I was going on vacation, but I'm gonna be over there, so come get you a barbecue. But just be careful. We're gonna need you back in another week. Be gone a week, but we need you back the following Monday, safe and sound and healthy. So.
Just a reminder, the November board meeting will be a week earlier because we will be at TSBA during the normal time, so it'll be November the 6th.
November the 6th, yes. Anything else? We need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
And a motion to adjourn. We're adjourned.